Good day everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Rachel. Today I'm going to teach you how to make corset blouse. This is the pattern paper I will be working with. Though I've marked some of the lines that is very key. This is my top line, that's the shoulder line. This is the armhole line. This is bust point. This is my under bust. This is waistline, and this is hip line. So at the armhole line, from this point, I will measure 2 inches upward for the upper bust line. So I will connect it. That is upper bust line. So from here, I will form the armhole cuff. So after that, we are going to do the waist dart. And to do the waist dart, we are going to use the bust span. And the bust span I'm working with is 8 inches divided by 2. It will give us 4. So I will measure the 4 at the bust line. I will measure it on the under bust, waistline, and hip line. So I'm going to connect those points together. So at the waist, I will mark 1 inch both sides. I will do that to under bust, 1 inch both sides. Then I will connect those points together. On the hip line, I will move up 2 inches, then connect it to the waist. Likewise, I will connect it to the upper bust line. So on the bust point, I will measure the distance between the bust point and under bust, which is 2.5. Then I will take it round the bust point this way. So I'll connect those lines with dotted line this way. So I will take my French cuff. From this point, I will connect it to the under bust line. So towards the armhole, from the center line of the waist dart, I will move 1.5. Then towards the center front, I will move 0.5. So from here, 1.5, from here, 0.5. So that by the time we hold or sew together the two cups, it will really give us the exact shape we require. So that is that. Then we'll measure the distance from this curve to the bust point. The distance here is 2.5. Then we'll confirm this is 2.4. So we need to add little, like 0.1, so that it will match up with this. One will not be shorter than the other. So having done that, you will notice that naturally the side bust is always bigger than the center bust. So we need to make provision for that. So from this point, this is where the bust measurement ends. You know, the bust I'm working with is 39. 39 divided by 4, it will give us 9.75. So this is the 9.75. From that 9.75, I will measure in 1.5 inward. Then from that 1.5, I will move down by 0.5. Then from here, I will connect it to the under bustier using my French curve. This way. So from here now, I will blend it up. I will blend it up with okay. Now we need to apply the measurement. So the bust I'm working with is 39 divided by 4. It will give us 9.75, which is here. Then I will add 2 inches allowance. But before then, you know, we need to consider the distance, what we subtracted or that we're going to eliminate at the upper side there, which is 2. Then we need to add the 2 inches allowance to it. So at the waist, we make provision for 2 inches that allowance. We are going to return that here. Then we now, before we do that, let's first of all apply the waist measurement, which is, the waist is 33 divided by 4. It will give us 8.25. We measure 8.25 this way. Then we'll add the 2 inches that we are going to remove at the waist for the waist dart. Then 2 inches for the allowance. Then at the hip, you know, at the hip there is nothing going to be removed from there. So we are going to apply the exact hip measurement, which is 39 divided by 4. To give us 9.75 plus 2 inches allowance. So I'm going to connect those lines together. Though the way I rule the line, it seems it is very straight, but by the time we hold the waist dart, everything will come back to the normal shape. So at the side here, from the center, we move in 0.5. From this 0.5, we will connect to this 0.5 by using the French curve. Likewise at the upper side. So the next thing we're going to do is to cut out our pattern. But before I do the cutting, we need to number the cup. So this is going to be 1 2 3 4, so that by the time we split those cup there won't be mix up. So as it is now, we have just 2 panels, but you can make it 2 panels, you can make it 3, you can make it 4. It depends on the design we intend to do. So if we are making it 3, I'm going to move down from here. From this point, I will mark 1.5 inches. So from here, I will mark 1.5 inches, 1.5 inches, then 1.5 inches. So from those points, I will curve it. Likewise there, I will move down by 1.5 inches, 1.5 inches, 1.5 inches. So I'll cut it out this way. So from those points, I'm going to cut it out this way. So it is 4 panels now. But now these 2, I'm going to hold it together this way. I'm going to hold it together by using the paper tape. So by the time we want to use it to cut out our fabric, so these areas that I'm marking are the places where you need to insert seam allowance. That's the sewing allowance. These areas. And this upper side too, you need to insert it. Then on the cup, you need to insert allowance. Likewise the down part, you need to add allowance. Then here too, you need to add allowance. because by the time we join these two together, we will have little excess for the sewing. So those are the areas that we need to add allowance. So we're going to draft the pack now and show you the outcome. So this is the back. Here is the zip allowance. Here is the upper part, the waist and the hip. So the little manipulation that we need, will come to the waistline. We move in by 0.5. Then we connect it. So I will use my hip cuff ruler to shape it from that 0.5 also to the upper side. This will allow or enable the dress to be well shaped at the back. This way, as you can see, this plate is a little bit pushed in. Also, this is the zip line. So from here, from the zip line, I will move down by 1.5. You can leave it straight this way, but I want it to be a little bit shapy, so I'll move down by 1.5. So from the center here, I will blend then from here I will move up a little bit, so that by the time we hold the two together, it will come out nice. So the next thing for us is to cut it out. So the waist too, we need to shape it, move out by 1 inch both sides. Then I'll connect it to the hip. Also at the upper part. So here is the both front and back side. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel.